July 22nd, 1979, 10 a.m. Baghdad, Iraq. The day Saddam Hussein showed his country what power really means. Inside a crowded conference hall, over 1,000 Ba'ath Party members gather for what they believe is a routine meeting. They don't yet know that some of them have only hours to live. They do not know that some of them are already dead. At 10:47 a.m., Saddam Hussein enters the hall. Saddam Hussein has been vice president for 11 years, operating in the shadows behind President Ahmed Hassan al-Bakr. But 5 days ago, al-Bakr resigned. Or rather, he was made to resign. Now Saddam stands before them, not as vice president, but as president of Iraq, as a leader, a cruel dictator. Before starting the speech, he starts lighting the cigarette. The room falls silent. He surveys them, says nothing. Saddam just smokes the cigarette. At 11:03 a.m., he calls forward Muhi Abdel Hussein, secretary of the Revolutionary Command Council, a trusted comrade. Under interrogation, Muhi has revealed everything: the names, the meetings, the conspiracies that were against Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein leans into the microphone and says, "Some of these men sat in my home, ate at my table. They smiled in my face while plotting my death." At 11:24 a.m., Muhi's voice cracks as he begins. The first name, then the second. Men who have served the party for decades, men who fought the revolution, men with families waiting at home. Members panic as their colleagues are dragged away to almost certain death. They applaud, louder and louder, to demonstrate their loyalty. Some stand from their seats, clapping above their heads. Some shout Saddam's name. Some even praise Saddam Hussein out of fear, trying to show their loyalty, calling him a god just so that he forgives them. He's not watching the condemned. He's watching the crowd. He ashes his cigarette into a small glass tray on the podium. He's studying them, learning them, seeing who applauds enthusiastically, who hesitates, who looks away. He's taking notes, mental notes, for next time. One by one, men are called. As each name echoes through the hall, armed guards escort the accused from their seats. Some go quietly, others protest. It doesn't matter. After the 10th name, the 15th, the 22nd, by the 30th name, the applause has become mechanical, automatic. At 12:17 p.m., 66 names are read that day. 66 men were removed from the hall. Within 48 hours, the accused are put on trial. The trials last less than a day. 22 men are sentenced to death. But here is what makes this moment truly diabolical. The executions themselves are carried out by other party members. Senior officials are given rifles and ordered to shoot their former colleagues. Saddam ensures that no one remains innocent. Everyone has blood on their hands. There can be no innocence, no moral high ground. Every person in that room learned a lesson that day. They learned that their education meant nothing, their service meant nothing, their loyalty meant nothing. They learned that survival was arbitrary, that safety was a fantasy, that at any moment, for any reason or no reason at all, their name could be called. The meeting ends at 1:34 p.m., 3 hours and 34 minutes, and they learned that the man with the cigarette, calm, unhurried, almost casual, held the power of life and death, and he would not hesitate to use it. They know now that loyalty is not armor.
القيادة هاي معرفتكم باعتراف الشخص المباشر عليك. اطلع. اطلع.
Those decades of service buy nothing. Every morning, they will wake up and wonder if today is the day their name appears on a list. Every phone call could be the call. Every knock on the door could be the last knock they ever hear. They will smile at Saddam in meetings. They will applaud his speeches. They will praise him publicly and sleep with one eye open. This is not paranoia. This is survival. They will never feel safe again. Not in their offices, not in their homes, not anywhere. The fear has burrowed into their bones. It will live there until they die. Saddam had the entire meeting filmed. Professional cameras, multiple angles, high-quality audio. He wanted it preserved. He wanted it distributed to party offices across Iraq. He wanted everyone to see. This was not a secret. This was not hidden. This was a message, and the message was simple. This is what power looks like, and what happens when you cross it. This is what awaits anyone who questions, who doubts, who hesitates. Iraq, 1979. The cigarette burned down to ash, and the screaming never really stopped.